Hello, everyone. It's your boy Josh Out,
It's your boy Tay.
and we're back again with another video. This time we're going to do a Night of the Seven Kings, episode three. So, all right, Tay. Before we get started, like button, subscribe, also leave a comment. Check out our other material. Also, check us out on Rumble, YouTube. Also, check out our Twitter too, as well, and TikTok too, as well.
Yep.
All right. So, Tay, I'll let you go first. What's your reaction? Episode three. I know it was only 30 minutes.
I
Like
was
30
about
minutes
to
and
say,
some
yeah,
change.
they got to
30
they got to
minutes and
stop
some
this.
change.
Yeah, they got to stop this, man. You gotta make the
Mhm.
episodes longer, man. You got to. Um,
Mhm.
but I will say, um, I'll go with like first thing first. If you haven't seen the episode, hopefully you did. Pause it because we will be discussing spoilers. It ain't going to be a play by play. We're just going to give us our big moments and key moments throughout the episode. But if you haven't seen it, press pause. Go check out episode 3, and come back and watch us. But just putting it out there. But I will go with this. Um, I say the first thing I would say is looking at the dynamic of between Duncan and Egg, like seeing how they do like the big brother little brother type of
Mhm.
um I guess uh relationship they have. Um, you know, by Egg want to be a squire for Sir Duncan. You see him trying to train like how he's gonna do with the jolts whenever he does decide to get into the tournament and do his jolts.
Mhm.
Um, and and him just still keeping his identity, his true identity, still secret through this whole process. Um, because really when you really think about it, Egg ain't had to do none of that. Like he really didn't. He's literally
Mhm.
royalty. Like
Yeah.
let's get that out the way.
We-
He is royalty.
Oh, yeah. Hey, say I don't want to spoil it at the end of the episode. Surprise, surprise. Your
Exactly.
man
I was gonna say
Duncan.
yeah, exactly. We gonna say that for the end. We gonna say that for the end. But we gonna say that for the end. I was gonna get a play by play on that one. If anything, I was gonna get the
Yeah.
play by play on that. But seeing the relationship on that, seeing like I said, seeing how they getting close. Um, Duncan never really trusting people since his mentor died. He hasn't really been trusting people, and he felt like people were pretty much using him, through this whole thing. Um, so and Egg being his his pretty much his confidence through this season was a great,
Mhm.
like, it's a great dynamic, something different that we've seen from Game of Thrones as well, because now we see a actual friendship slash companion, like I would say companionship between the two in a Game of Thrones series to this capacity. Um, you know, um, then we see some more tournaments, jolts at Ashford, you know, um between the houses. We see that happen. Then we see good old Targaryen being the good old Targaryen. Bright Flame wanna long make his daggone jolt stick longer than it's supposed to be. End up taking out a horse so he could take out the other his opponent. You know what I'm saying? Duncan called it out though. He's like, no, that's too long. Whoa, wait a minute.
Mhm.
Oh, oh. Um, yeah, you know, it it kind of like made it like, because basing off what I've seen so far within the last 2 episodes, when the Targaryens actually appeared, is like they are trying to pull their weight And that's the reason why they joined the tournament, so they could show their weight and they could just do whatever they want, even though they're not, even though it is a people's night tournament. It was for the people. But they trying to show everybody that y'all are people, not everybody's people. Y'all are people. So we can do whatever we want without any consequences, pretty much. And then we get the true villain. Bright Flame is the villain of this series. Clearly.
Yeah. I was trying to think of anything. I can piggyback on it. I would say Duncan and Egg, they bonded a little bit more. And this episode, I think they showed more from Egg's point of view. Him trying to be a Squire, him practicing, like, and actually he got confronted because, horse stealing is a big crime in those times.
Yeah.
That's a big, but, they let it slide because, Egg is, they know who his dad is. Like, they know who his family is. So I understand.
Yeah, sir. I forgot the guy. I forgot the actual knight name, sir. I forgot his name.
Your man just came out of nowhere, barefooted with one eye. Like,
and then the show is flashback of him losing the eye, how he lost the eye.
Yeah, how he lost the eye.
Yeah, let us know in the comment what his name was. It was Sir. I just don't remember what his name. But he knew who he was. Yeah, he knew who he was. He ain't let it out the bag, but he knew who he was. But yeah, not to pick, not to cut you off and piggyback off of that, but yeah.
they was over there bonding. I think they ate a bacon, egg, and cheese together. I'm joking, but it wasn't. It wasn't egg, but I'm joking, guys. I'm joking.
What was
yeah,
it?
the egg been bumping together.
Yeah, they had
together.
It was definitely a breakfast sandwich for real. That
I'm joking, but yeah, bonded over that. I'm trying to think of what about the psychic lady that ruined the whole. She pretty much stole the whole plot.
So, if you ever realize with Game of Thrones, that always happens. There's always somebody that have a prophecy of the character that
she spawned the whole series, man. If you didn't read the book, but technically in the future, I'm not going to give it away. But when we get to it.
But if you follow Game of Thrones, his name alone is a good name. Like he wasn't crazy. He was one of the good kings.
We also got to go over the betting scandal that's going on. They try to get Duncan. You know what I mean? Put a little mafia like, hey man, we need you to cook the books. We need you to, throw this game,
Yo, all right. Let's go to that right quick. Let's go to that one right quick. It was the way they set it up that made it like crazy to me because he went to the puppet show and then him and the dude walk off to the back somewhere in the back of Dagon Ashford, some damn way. And he like, yeah, he's like, is my tournament spot? Is it, is it a Jeopardy or something? He's like, I told you I'm a knight. This, that, thing. He's like, no. That's not what it is. I might need you to do something for me. I was in there like, okay. The first thing I thought, for real, I thought he was going to have this man like spy on the Targaryens. That's why I thought he really was.
Oh man, he's trying to make his parlay hit. That's what he's trying to do, bro.
But then he's like, nah, I need this person, this, that. I was like, oh, he's trying to
rig the system. He's trying to rig the game so he must have lost a lot of money. If you got when he lost, when dude lost and the horse went down, he probably lost some money.
He definitely did. Yeah, he definitely did. But I mean, it was it's good to see how they did that too, because you do know, especially around medieval times, everybody's gambling. Everybody's putting something up. It don't matter what it is. They putting something up. A horse, their business. Shoot, sometimes it depends on their girl. Like it depends. They put anything up.
Damn, putting up the wife and your girl up. That's crazy. Well, it is medieval times.
Medieval times, exactly.
Game of Thrones, it wouldn't shock me. But it wouldn't shock me at all.
So yeah, like
Like,
that.
you want my youngest son? Yeah, you want my youngest son? I'm joking.
You could raise them as your own. You know what I'm saying? You could just raise them as your own.
Yeah, he'll call you dad. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking with you. I'm joking
Yeah,
with you, man.
yeah, but I mean, you know, and also we also see uh, Dunk figuring out
Defending.
his armor. You know, him
Mm,
trying to get the shield for his armor and everything. Like he's still trying to get,
mm,
scraps to
mm.
get his armor together for the tournament. So it looked like
Oh,
that's gonna be a whole different
and
tournament now.
also Egg was teaching him how the tournament goes because
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, so that was sort of a big giveaway, so that he was probably like royalty or something. Like he was done. Oh yeah, this is how the games run because my brother's in it. He like, but he didn't. He left that part out. But
yeah, yeah. He definitely did.
but
He's like,
yeah, but
yeah, I just know such a because his face was kind of giving it away too. Like on camp, like
mm,
I don't think Dunk wasn't paying attention to Egg's face, but he see the Targaryens. Because when he came out, you see his face just go like completely.
you got egg shaved his head, so he don't have to care.
Yes,
So
yes,
yeah, Targaryen stick out like a sore thumb in the crowd because of their silver hair. So
yeah,
he went with the Michael Jordan look. He wanted to be like Mike. Like yeah.
I mean, but the fact that he like every time he's seen like somebody from his family, he just like his face would just go blank, and it's like, oh yeah, it's
Yeah, I
getting
did notice that. I did notice that. Like, yeah,
yeah,
he did. Like, because I guess he was trying. Well, even if he become king, at least he with the people. He was down there with the
yeah,
with the people.
yeah.
Because technically, he supposed to have like a guard or something. When he's not supposed to be roaming by himself and stuff like that. But yeah,
Yeah,
I understand. I understand. But
yeah,
we will get to the defending the honor when
yeah.
your man crashed out because the dragon lost in the play. It's a play, bro. What was going on here?
This
The liquor
dude,
that was liquor with courage, Shay. He had too much liquor.
Aaron, Bright Flame Targaryen, bro, let it go. You won the match. Okay, you won the match. They reenacting the War of the Dragons, literally the War of the Dragons, when the last dragon was slayed. It just so happens when you just walk through the tent for some odd reason with
He just
your
had bad timing in the play. He just waited for he's like bad timing. But he crashed out. You know, like he stepped on stage like, nah, in this.
yeah,
Oh, want to break her fingers out. Like, bro, come on, bro. It's just a play. It's not that deep.
bro. The funny thing about the whole joint was he sees the joint, he sees what happens. Egg is in there, so Egg is like he knows the story. Like, of course, he knows the story. He goes out of there and be like, "Hey, Sir Duncan," because he gotta play the role. He can't show he's royalty. He can't show it. He can't show it. So say he get Duncan, which that was at the time that was the right thing to do. He got Duncan. We ain't expect Duncan to crash out like he did, but
Your
he
man,
liked the girl.
man, Duncan went. Bro, if it wasn't for those guards, your man wasn't gonna win that 1-on-1, bro. I'm just gonna let you weren't gonna win that 1-on-1. That's a pay he needed to walk away from. If he wasn't royalty,
I would say, hey, I was about to say that. I was about to say, yo, yeah, he was gonna get that. He was gonna be light work.
bro. My
Full,
man
full.
hit him with my man did a 300 Spartan kick on him.
Your man said, "Oh, you trying to grab that sword, huh? Nope,
Nope.
nope, no sword
Dang.
out of here. Nope." But now he,
Yeah.
like you said, he crashed out. Aaron then crashed out in the middle of a daggone play.
Mm.
Ed goes against Duncan. Duncan sees what's going on, and then you gonna cat. And then the crazy thing is, the thing that made Dunk snap was literally him torturing the girl. If
He
he
broke
would
her
not
fingers, bro. If he'd have just broke it up and say, yeah, in the play, it wouldn't have been that bad.
exactly,
He got
exactly.
physical. I was like, bro, it wasn't that deep to do that, bro. It wasn't that deep to do that, bro.
And then not only that, he literally broke it to the bone on top, like the bone was sticking up. You don't think
Yeah.
I was like, If that
Your
was
man, then your man
anybody,
was he said the whore. He said you gonna defend this whore? Like
yeah,
he said,
you really
who
gonna throw your
who
life
is
away.
that?
Yeah, yeah, you really gonna throw your life away over this whore. I
He
was
don't
like,
like this your girl? Like this? Like, that's what he want to do.
bro, when your man said, you gonna just waste your life away over for this whore. He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
he's
one of my teeth is loose. Now I'm gonna take all yours. I was like,
yeah, yeah.
oh, you son of a.
Yeah, man, Ed had to step in.
Yeah, he had to. He had to.
Yeah, he says,
That's when I was like, he had to at that point because even Egg knew that was too far just for the fact of what was going. It was a play. It wasn't nothing crazy, nothing like that. And truthfully, Duncan had the right to do it. He was defending somebody that was helpless. That's what a knight does. Technically, he was defending somebody. Now, his defending though, yeah, like you said, hey, Aaron was going to be on the RIP shirt if he ain't had them guards. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Or he
nah,
would have
nah.
been beat to a pulp.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna, I told you he wasn't gonna win that fade. That was a fade he wasn't gonna win.
He already he once you saw that, I ain't gonna
once,
front.
once he once he took the knife, go ahead. I was like, bro, you got no advantage, bro. You need to go ahead, just go ahead and say,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Like, like
yeah,
go ahead, just calm down, man.
yeah. I think it was over
But yeah,
before that when your man hit him with
but
that two piece
yeah,
off the rip. I was like,
yeah,
yeah, he done.
yeah, yeah. Then your man, then Egg just did a big reveal. Everybody in the crowd was like, this dude's a Targaryen. Like everybody had the shock face, like, dang, bro. Hey, tell you, it was like Scooby Doo when he left the mask off the villain. He said, it was you.
Yeah,
Like that's pretty
yeah,
much how. That's pretty much the energy. Everybody was like, huh? Even Duncan was like,
yo.
what?
And that was gonna be my thing. I was about to say. Now, the person that he literally put his trust in, I don't.
It's not
I
that bad,
wouldn't
Tay.
say
It's not that bad.
it's
It's not
not.
that bad.
I don't think that's a bad. I don't want. I wouldn't want to say that is a portrayal thing. No, he kept his joy secret so he could be with the people. He didn't want to be known as royalty because they know if he's royalty, like you said, he gonna have everybody around him. They're gonna look at him as a target as well because of the fact that he's royalty. So I can see that. When he did his reveal, it was literally to protect Dunk because Dunk was going to get tortured if he did not step in. That was just that was just the fact. He was going to get tortured. When he did his reveal, yes, it was a nice build up, even though we knew since episode 1 that he was Aegon. He was the next king technically. When he like with the reveal, when he's like I forgot the guard's name that he said when he called them by name and they just backed up and he was like, you won't hurt him because I will tell father. I was like, oh, he's really about to reveal himself. And, and, he, and then when with Aaron, when he realized what the hell was going on, he said, oh, you are my brother. What happened to your head? I
He's
didn't
like,
want to
little
look.
bro, he's like, little bro, what are you doing out here, man? What are you doing out here? You should be like in a castle somewhere. Like, chill it.
He said, I don't want to look like you. I was like, dang. I was like, that was when the Targaryens was like, when everybody hated the Targaryens at the time too. That's why I was like, I can see why he did it. Everybody hated the Targaryens after that. But when he revealed himself and he like slowly he did it, you could see the hurt in Dunk's face when he actually told him. Everybody else was like, oh, like shocking. Like you said, it was shocking. Looking at Duncan's face, looking at Dunk's face, he genuinely looked like he was hurt. Like he was like, come on, man. You had to do this now. Like, you could have told me this from the get go. This, that. I already know that's where you go. You could have told me this from the get
Like,
go.
and like, bro, you could have talked to your father the whole time. I'm going through this journey.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I was like, I could
But
get it if you
Ed
said,
technically is like the fourth child, so he got really well. He's going to well. I'm not going to spoil it. He's like last place to become king technically in the line
yes,
because he's like the young. I think he's like the fourth child, the youngest. Yeah, so he's
yeah,
you know first right always go to the oldest first. But I think the first one is a drunk, so I don't know if they're
yeah.
going to do that one. Yeah, so
Well, he right now technically he's missing. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think his name is Baron or Darren, one of the two. Yeah, he's missing. They don't even know where he at. Like you say, he a drunk. They don't know where he's at. Of course, Aegon and Aaron,
it's one
which
more.
and there's one
It's,
more.
it's,
But it's something with an M. I forgot to let us know in the
and,
comments.
and, and I think the other one was supposed to go study, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah, he
I
was.
forgot the guy. Crap, it's slipping my mind. Sorry, guys. I don't know the exact name. It's going watch when we end this. I'm off it. So, what would you give a rating of this episode?
I actually like this episode. Mm, this is probably the best episode of the season.
I
Um,
think so far is the best episode of the season. I think the best episode might be the one where he actually get in the battle when he
yeah,
fighting as a knight. That might be the best. I'm talking about like action pack
yeah.
wise. That might be yeah.
Rating wise, I give it a. Do I want to give it that high? Do I want to give it that high? I give it an 8. I give it an 8.
Okay, 8 is fine. I'll probably go a little bit under. I say like a 7.9. I'm going to price this right you. Just let you know every time we do a rating, I'm going to price this right you. So don't. I'm, well, I'm joking with you, but it is like an 8. I would say average about an 8. All right, so I think we're
Yeah,
going to end it here. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, and if you also check out our other content too as well. Peace and Hickories.
peace and love, y'all. Make sure y'all check out the other joints as well. We got the full season arc on our page, so check that out. Can't wait for episode 4. Look like that's gonna be the battle. I'll put it in the description. All that good jazz. Peace and love, y'all.
Peace.